Cheers, everybody. Welcome to another beer review. And a bit like the George Samuel Brewery beer I did last week or week before, we've got another northern brewery relatively close to where I live, which, criminally enough, I've never had a beer from before. So I've made a little bit of a New Year resolution to do beers from this brewery and from George Samuel. And we're off to Consett. Now, Consett is a small town high on the Pennines, a town with a heritage in steel production, believe it or not. A town which is very much a working class industrial town. Regarding its steel production, we're going back to the 80s. And before the 80s, it was a main employer in the town. I think they were responsible for the Blackpool Tower. And I think they did work for the military submarines. Anyway, as with a lot of northern working class towns in the 80s, late 70s, 80s, the working class usually gets shitted on, doesn't it? And exactly that's what's happened. The whole industry folded up more or less with a loss of a lot of jobs in Consett, about 3,000 jobs. And it reminds me of an era where the working class were certainly getting shitted on by the government. I'm thinking of the miners as well. So we have got a beer from Consett Ale Works. As you can see, an industrial looking label, and we've got Consett Stout. There's a backside. This is clocking in at 4.3% ABV. And it says all about the steel on the backside. Let's say Consett's history is forged from steel, and our ales embody its past. Each one is brewed with passion and full-bodied in flavour, mixed with purest of water, finished with love and attention by the head brewer, Ian Jackson, to create an ale that would quench the thirst of any steel worker from yesteryear. Consett Stout offers a bitter yet smooth taste thanks to the roasted malts and have been mixed with highest quality English hops. So yeah, looking forward to this. Big sucker for traditional beers and beers with, a little bit of history and heritage connected to them in a way. I'm not saying this is an old brewery. I don't know how long they've been going, but it's nice that the advertising, of the beer is based on, the place where it comes from in its past. So let's crack it open on 3 minutes in, and I'll be waffling on. So we have a plain black crown. Let's get a whiff. Oh, you get a nice roasty note there. So you're getting roastiness, hint of tobacco for me, slight ashiness in the aroma. It smells nice. So let's pour it out. This was picked up from the Lost Robot in Sedgefield. He's doing quite a few Consett beers, so I will try and pick up some more over the next few months and do them. Don't know if it's bold. There we go. As you can see, just trying to be best to do a decent pour on this. Let the head settle down a little bit. Stick it in there, that should be alright. Leave that there, like you do. I'm waffling on to myself here. So, being a glass, as you can see, off-white head, spacious head. It's not jet black. You can see a shadow through it. It looks pretty decent, that, doesn't it? Let's get a whiff. Again, it's a lot like from the neck of the bottle, like this ashiness there. I would say roasty, it's like charcoal even note there. It smells great. I'm going to go in. Cheers, everybody. That's really nice. It wasn't going to be bad, was it? Nice notes. Got some nice notes. Now, usually, with something when I pick up like an ashy note in the aroma, usually for me, I get a beer that's slightly dry for me and slight brittle and bitterness. What I'm getting is a nice roastiness on the front end, smooth mouthfeel. On the back end, you get a bitterness. It's not dry though, and a slight ashiness. Going again. Not picking up much coffee or chocolate in this, really. Roasty, burnt. The creaminess, he's describing it as a creamy stout. For me, I'm not too sure. Does it feel like a creamy stout? To a degree. It's not really. It's not really to the full the creaminess. There's a slight creaminess. Going again. Mouthfeel smooth, slightly prickly carbonation. It's very, very nice. It's very, very nice. Easy drinking as well. 4.3, full of flavour. Doesn't feel thin. It just feels like a very nice traditional stout, and you know, there's nothing to complain about here, really. There isn't. It's just really, really nice stuff. Again, again. Again, the tastes are not changing. It's very simple stuff, like I say, and yeah, lost for words a bit here. Sorry, I do apologise, boys and girls. Not very often I'm lost for words, but I'm trying to pick out some extra flavours which I couldn't. But never mind, it's a good one. Consett Hell works. Consett Stout gets a big thumbs up for me. That is a really, really nice traditional stout, and sometimes that is all what you want. Thank you very much for watching this one. Please subscribe, murder me in the comments. See all of you again on another one. Bib bib.